大家好，歡迎收睇 Gameplay HK 廿一樽，繼續 Watch Dogs Legion。嗱，上集咧我哋喺個焚化爐嗰度救翻個探員出嚟啦。咁而家佢係會同我哋 DedSec 合作嘅。首先翻去藏身處，再睇下究竟下一步行動要做啲咩啦。
Mary Kelly heads up the most powerful crime family in London, Clan Kelly, which should at least be easy to remember.
Under her old man, they were a bit player. Then he died, and her rivals started disappearing. Her enemies, her friends, her family. They call her Bloody Mary for a reason.
Early on, Mary abandoned cash in favor of cryptocurrency and brought the Kellys' criminal business online.
It makes weapons smuggling, drug running, money laundering all a lot easier without a cash trail. The woman single-handedly modernized organized crime in London. She considers herself to be untouchable. Case in point, from my files you retrieved. Darla Covington, 19. Sasha Haddad, 28. Radek Stokovich, 24. All disappeared.
It's difficult to find good help these days, isn't it, love? Most people, they ain't driven. Not like you. Because they feel worthless, don't they? The way that the world is, how it uses people. It's horrible. It's nice that you have a purpose. Oh, that'll be me, love.
We aren't finished here.
This was a courtesy.
哇！你都幾串，完全唔驚㗎。
Oh. Give my regards to their families. It's horrible losing someone you love.
假仁假義。
Nice meeting you, Caitlin.
As you can see, she'll never respond to interrogation. But there is one place she feels comfortable talking, the Sandstone residence.
Inspector Lau thinks a police bug in the Kellys' headquarters may have the evidence she needs to finally convict Bloody Mary.
Sandstone is their center of operations. I know the data on that bug will take her down. Get it for me, and I swear I'll put her away forever.
Pushing the coordinates to your optics.
嗰度應該守衞森嚴㗎喎。
Sabine here, Inspector Lau. I'm curious how you think you can bring Mary Kelly to justice now, with no backing. Even before Albion took over policing, you couldn't lock her up. And she goes on treating humans like cattle.
I had to work within the system. Yes, it was corrupt. I knew it. I just didn't know how bad it was. I thought a strong enough case couldn't be buried.
But it didn't work. How could it be different this time? The police force is more corrupted than ever, especially with Albion taking over.
Because I'm taking it to a contact in the Attorney General's office, an honest solicitor with a hard-on for organized crime, specifically for Mary Kelly. Look, our methods may differ, but I want to help those people as much as you do.
All right. But however this goes down, there's no way we're letting Mary slip the net again. That's not how DedSec does things. Let's get to Sandstone.
睇睇先，究竟呢個地方喺邊嘅咧？ 佢個宅地就喺呢度，哇！佔地都好大下喎。嗱，好啦，我哋而家咧其實已經去到佢個宅地附近，咁就嗌我哋用無人機入去嘅。
Security here is state of the art, quite impenetrable. Unless, of course, you flew a drone through the window one of Mary's mouth breathers left open.
又會咁啱嘅喂。
The recording device is in her security room.
Getting there should be a simple matter of navigating the vents.
What the hell?
She's using these people as house servants, against their will.
Horrible in itself, but a million times worse knowing they end up as unwilling organ donors.
哇！佢當呢班人係奴隸咁樣啊！睇唔到究竟佢有啲咩資料嘅喎，算啦。誒？嚇！我要用無人機咁樣入去，可唔可以嗌隻蜘蛛出嚟啊？喂！好似冇喎，咁算啦。同埋睇下有冇嘢執先，應該都冇。都入到嚟喎，我以為呢度淨可以蜘蛛行嘅添。 距離太遠。既然距離太遠，咁睇嚟咧，我要人手行喺呢個位，咁樣應該得啦啩
？You have a real fucking attitude problem. Do you know that?
Please, I need help.
講嘢嘅係邊個咧
Fucking idiot. Do you piss everyone off the way you're pissing me off, you wanker? Stupid git.
應該係嚟呢邊。上面嗰度都可以開。哎，有機械人啦，有機械人啦，開埋呢個先。咁應該就冇距離限制啦，因為咧用蜘蛛可以遠好多㗎。
That's it. Let's see what kind of recording we've got on her.
跳高啲先。
Just look at this place. This is what comes of old crooked money. The Kelly family has been profiting from people's misery for a long time. She's got this shit all over the manor.
So you've been in there before? Is that how you ended up in the basement of the Southwark incinerator?
We needed something incriminating, so we decided someone had to get in here and plant a bug. I wasn't going to assign someone else to do that. You saw how Mary uses the people she grabs out of the EPC, and the staff's uniform's not hard to mimic, so I went in. What I didn't know was that she had intel on our investigation, my team. I thought going off book would stop the leaks, but she still knew we were coming. She tortured me for the names of my team, tried to break me, but cops don't give up cops. Turned out she already knew the whole unit and put hits out on them. The woman is a mind-fucker.
Oh, God. I'm sorry. You're lucky she didn't plant one of her microchips in you. But then, she probably knew you'd rather die than be her slave.
That's how I ended up on that butcher's table. So many reasons to want to rid the world of her, but it wouldn't be enough to just put one in her brain. My mates died trying to bring her to justice. I have to honor that.
呢個探員都算忍辱負重啦，為咗要查出真相，基本上係送自己去俾人生湯。行錯一步，如果唔係我哋救佢嘅話，佢應該死咗㗎啦。嗱，而家咧，我覺得我用蜘蛛真係好難可以解鎖到，要換翻無人機先至方便，因為呢一度個鎖咧太大啦。呢個廳已經全部解鎖咗啦，呢度都 OK。咁我試下咧落翻去先。仲爭一邊未得。呢度。咁就可以通返過嚟，再解鎖呢個，搞掂！哇，好繁複啊！呢度係。
Look what you've done to yourself after everything I've done for you.
You made me a slave. All of us. Please, let me go. Take this thing out.
Back to your old life. Back to nothing. Back to you 2.5 screaming blighters in your dead-end job and sucking off the dole. You don't want that, love. This microchip is scary, I know, but I got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I? And this kitchen knife, that won't do it, love. Cutting yourself affects my bottom line.
I can't live like this anymore.
No. You're all right there. It's all right, sweetheart, because I have another use for you.
唔好信佢啊！
Ooh, paying attention, are we? Good. Be sure and spread the word. You know where this one goes. Get these two and all the others over to their venue and ready for the sale.
Right away, ma'am. Also, the foreign investors have already landed and the drones are programmed, ready to deliver the invitations and the coordinates to all the guests.
Is that initiative I'm smelling, Peter? Initiative can be a dangerous thing. Can be misinterpreted.
我諗個女仔應該暈咗，既然當佢係商品嘅話咧，冇可能殺佢，我覺得係。但係呢個係咩年代啊？仲有奴隸呢樣嘢
Fuck's sake.
This is insane. How did Mary get her hands on this kind of tech? It takes a sick mind to come up with killer microchips.
Perhaps a diseased mind, but definitely an ingenious one. Perfect psych profile for a group like Zero Day, wouldn't you say?
Her affiliations aren't my priority, Bagley. She's keeping these people enslaved. And it sounds as if she's selling them. This is huge.
Clever. Despicable, but clever. The microchip lets her enslave them. If they step out of line, zap! Organ harvesting time.
DedSec, we'll have to crash that slave auction. Get all the information we can out of there. The location will be on the invitations. She hasn't sent out the invitation yet, but when she does...
Bagley, monitor the drone networks. Give us a heads up when Mary sends out her fleet. Until then, I reckon we're in a holding pattern.
I'll get in touch if I hear about anything else that might interest you. Cheers, DedSec.
好啦，任務完成，咁啊攞到個面具啦，同埋有錢收到。呢個女人真係好變態，乜嘢犯法嘢我諗佢都已經做齊㗎啦。咁跟住落嚟咧，我哋就要睇下點樣可以潛入到嗰個拍賣會啦。其實我真係想帶埋啲武器去，連啲買家一齊全部懟冧晒佢，咁咪搞掂啦，係咪
DedSec is fun.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
All right. Thank you, Bagley. I guess.
The Bagsman is like that. Bit of a prick, but dead useful. Just ignore him if he's vexing you.
Since we're waiting for our cordial invitation to Mary Kelly's tasteless theme party, we can finally get back to what really matters, solving the mystery of Zero Day. Who are they, and why did they frame DedSec for the bombings?
What have you found, Bagley?
Glad you asked. Today, the great AI detective has two leads for his dog's body politic. Obviously, Albion needs looking into, but I also have a more unusual thread for you to pull on. There's a new hacktivist group on the dark web scene called the 404. But instead of being in it for the lulz, this lot seems to be in it for the brutal reshaping of society by any means necessary. Sound like anyone you know?
Sounds like we have options.
I've marked both on your optic.
嗱好啦，跟住又有新任務，佢就嗌我哋咧去揾新嘅叫404嘅組織。除咗呢個組織之外，仲有一個人要揾啦。嗱好啦，今集我哋暫時玩到嚟呢度先啦，下集再繼續。追嘅朋友記住 like 同埋 share 俾朋友一齊睇啦，我哋下集再見 ，thank you，拜拜。